Homes of Hope builds houses for families that are less fortunate.
Like a very simple little house, but a solid structure that has a door and bedrooms and windows. They want to give people a hand up rather than a hand out, because you want to empower people to know that they can bring about change in their own lives and to be able to continue growing from the place that you help them.
There are certain criteria that the families need to meet. They have to show proof of land ownership and things like that.
So that's one way that the family can feel it's like it's actually something that they've achieved.
And every single time the family is helping,
and they worked as hard as anybody else did.
A lot of the families are from southern Mexico who come up to Tijuana in search of like the American dream. And they get a factory job and they save up enough money to maybe buy some land, but at that point it still takes a long time for them to save up enough money for a house.
And seeing the house that they've been living in, all 5 of them, in this tiny little shack that's honestly the size of many people's closets. And then for the actual house and the building materials and all of that, teams come.
Anyone can come down here to the base.
Businesses, youth groups, sports teams.
They donate their weekend and they donate money to the cause of building a house for a family. And since we're in the DTS, it's called a Building Hope DTS, we go and we do this ministry for this base along with the teams.
It's amazing to see how fast this house comes together start to finish.
I think my favorite part of building is just how hectic and crazy it is.
There comes a point where, you know, everything's been painted and cut and screwed and all that stuff, and it all has to come together into the house, and all of a sudden there's like 20 people all in this tiny little house.
It really makes it a light environment.
Kandreas has built a house before because he did construction technology. I have not. Surprise!
Coming from the Midwest, it's so work oriented, it's just really fast, and just to be here and use those skills that I acquired, nothing's too serious.
Yeah.
And it's for a really good cause.
We sent them away to get groceries, and then during that time while they were away shopping, we brought in all this furniture and stuff as a surprise.
Street home makeover. 30 minutes.
They give them a kitchen table and some chairs, a nice oven, a nice big bunk bed. So I kind of messed up. Before we let them in their house, I didn't have my mic plugged in all the way. Alma, the lady, she shared her heart and she was in tears and it was so beautiful. She felt like it was God saying, I've never forgotten you. When they went inside the house, it was just amazing to see their faces. I can't even imagine what that must feel like, having lived in like the little shack. The little boys were so excited when they found out that there was going to be a door on their house and that they actually would have separate rooms.
We're just having a lot of fun. We're meeting a lot of new people. Even though we don't always speak the language, it's fun to just laugh.
It's a really important experience for everybody because it does a lot to know that you've got the ability to help others.